Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. We're back with our man Bran in our lab, famished and dead tired, which we need to rectify. We need to get that under control. Now, we've got a whole heap of things here that I need to drop off. Spider eggs included. They should be okay for a little bit longer. Rina's picking up a few items. I'm sure she is. Yeah, she's going over there to grab some as well. Oh, she's grabbing the purifier serum. I guess just in case. Interesting. Very interesting. We're just going to drop some things on the floor here. So, dropping pretty much all the food that we had on us there. And we'll drop the IDW. What else don't we need to have actually on us right now? Some globs. In progress pointy stick 2. So I guess we're partway through making those. And interesting that they would just stay there like that. So these plates, we need to make sure that we actually clean them so that we can repair our armor. We got a utility vest. Now, we didn't get a rain jacket, which is what we were searching for when we were out there, to be able to make some gear for Rina. Some of you have also recommended us potentially putting her into power armor, and I think that is a good idea. The only thing that I would be concerned with that is managing the power of it would not be so straightforward. Although we might have a way. We'll just have to see. So we drop all of our things to the ground. We've got a fair bit of bird waste around us at the moment. But yeah, first things first, we need to try and deal with our hunger and then our tiredness. So we'll go ahead and just have these toastums to start off with. They are going to make us a little bit thirsty, but they should help our hunger start to fade. So we're still considered to be hungry. We are now thirsty. Let's go ahead and maybe crack open a nice cold creaming soda. Where we're still... Oh, right, we've gone down to peckish. That's okay. Let's go ahead and have the final toastum. And I think we're going to go to sleep after that. Let the birds follow us around. That's perfectly fine. Rina can come and join us on the bed should she wish to, and it looks like she does. It's... the only thing is that I'm wondering how cold it is down here now. Because it is comfortable for us, but then again, we have passives that help us with that, I believe. If we don't, then there are other facets of our armor that also helps us stay a little bit more comfortable. In saying that though, I think with our armor, it does need to be active, so I think it's kind of semi-comfortable down here. I think. I am semi-intrigued to see what items she has been picking up though. So let's just have a quick chat with Rina here. And we want to trade. Let's trade items. Okay, she's got quite a few lighters. A lot of lighters, in fact. That's a concerning amount of lighters. And that's a lot of medical gloves. Okay. Yeah, it's primarily lighters that she's been picking up. Okay. That's cool. That's a-okay. What if we just chat for a bit? Yeah, we can't chat to you about anything, unfortunately. And I'm pretty sure it's because we kind of debugged her to get her out here in the first place. Ah, damn it, we're hungry again. And we have not a lot to eat at the moment. We will have more to eat. We're going to have to go back up to the vehicle to go grab a whole heap of things. We're just going to have to go ahead and eat a tin can of corn. We'll just eat it as it is for now. We'll be a savage. Alright. Let's try and do this sleep thing. Don't set an alarm. Just get nice and comfy, Bran. And we'll see how we're looking once we wake back up. Okay, something's making noises. Interesting. Okay. Most things have been dead for a good long while. We might just have to go ahead and put on those sound dampeners so that we can have a proper sleep. There we go. Now, it will take quite a bit for us to wake up. That's potentially a very bad thing should something force its way inside here. We're going to hope that that is unlikely to happen, and it is unlikely. We've cleared out this level thoroughly. It's the other levels that I'm concerned about. And sometimes things can fall through grates in the ceiling, as we've had in the past. But this seems to be a really nice, big, long sleep for Bran. It's taking a little while to tick along, so we'll give it a moment or two more before I decide to just skip ahead. And you know what? I think we're going to do just that. Okay, and we are awake, and we can see that our vision starts to blur. I believe that's because our contact lenses are not as good. Asthmatic. I thought that said arithmetic for some reason. Apparently my sight is off today. Ah, dear. Okay, so yes, we are going to need to apply some new contact lenses, and yes, we do have some in here. Good, fantastic. Go ahead and activate those. We can see more clearly now. Rina is currently asleep. Oh, let's get our ears back as well. So, enhanced hearing. We'll turn... Yeah, do we want to have enhanced hearing on? I mean, I guess we could. We'll see if that is going to screw us by hearing things that are too far away from us, because that's also a possibility that we'll have to deal with. Right. Drinking things. Now, I don't have on me currently, which is a little concerning, because I hope we haven't eaten this thing again at some point throughout this endeavor. Canteen. And I haven't just dropped it down here by accident. So that's a little potentially upsetting. Yeah, I don't see a bloody canteen here. Ah, dear me. The things we do. Right, so we're picking up globs automatically as well, so let's go turn that off. Actually, we don't need to be picking up anything automatically, so we're just going to go ahead and turn auto pickup off for now. And I want to make sure that that actually worked. Indeed, it seems to have worked. Okay. Oh, we do have our canteen. It's just empty. It's just me having classic YouTube vision, which, as we all know, is going to happen from time to time. So, ideally, we are going to find a nice big supply of clean water here for us to unload. So let's just do a quick search for clean. And there is a middle tank of clean water. Fantastic. We'll use 2 and we'll pour it into a container, the plastic canteen, which is getting a little low. So we're going to have to make some more of that. We'll just let that thirsty start to go away. It's not entirely. There we go. So we've got a whole heap of meat to drag down here. Or rather, we've got a whole heap of smoked meat that we are going to have to also process. Now, I'm trying to remember, it's been a little bit since I played last, whether or not we actually have hauled down all of the spider meat. I don't know if we have. I'm going to be tempted to go up to the vehicle to go and check. I'm not going to force you all to watch that, as I can't remember off the top of my head if we have. So, yes. Going to be a bit of a process there. We've got a whole heap of food to process, and we've got a whole heap of things here to organize. But as I said, we're going to start with the other, and you know what? We're going to stop crawling around, because yes, there is a new movement. I was not seeing that before. We've spent most of the last few episodes crouching around, so I feel like we've worked out our crouch good enough. Damn it. We're actually just going to have to start running for a little bit to get out of the doorway here before our bird friends catch up with us. We should be able to haul things around easily enough, and you know what? I actually remember hauling everything down here. Come here, birds. Let's have another look real quick. And yes, we are crouched again, so I'm going to be doing my best not to do that, because we should have a whole heap of chitin down here as well. No, it's got to go up there. I'm going to go check. I will be back in a moment. Okay, so I am up the top, and we do have a whole heap of chitin and meat that we need to process. We are going to stop so that we can actually do something about our friends that are now approaching us from many different angles. We have a Z9 coming for us, 2 Z9s in fact, so we need to activate that armor, and we need to get to work. Now I think the others are a little bit further away. Go ahead and turn that off again. We are going to have to recharge that rather soon. Let's go ahead and start moving. Now it's primarily chitin, as I was saying before, that we have it left up here, and I'm wondering whether or not we're going to be able to move that chitin onto these spots here. We're just trying to essentially move it across at this stage. I'm kind of hoping that those other nasties are going to ignore us for the time being. We'll find out. Okay, move 10 across, that's perfectly fine. We don't need to die for chitin. Okay, move you onto the square here. And we should have some just to the side of us as well. More chitin in fact. Okay, we're looking okay. We're going to be perfectly fine, Bran. Perfectly fine. We are just going to get everything moved across into one space, and from there, we're going to need to start hauling. We just need to keep our eyes kind of peeled behind us. So we're now hauling. Actually, you know what? We're going to be able to haul better if we stow our broadsword. Put that in our inventory for now, and we'll just start moving along. Okay, we're moving slowly at this stage. We don't need the cover, so let's just go back to regular walking. Heard a thump, ignore. We're actually going to turn off our enhanced hearing because... Okay. Right, our enemies are here. Oh, fine. Fine, we're doing this. Let's turn off enhanced hearing. We're going to go ahead and wield that broadsword again. Because that's going to be a whole heap of noise that we don't need. It's a screecher as well, to make matters worse. Up we go. Okay, alright. Now, apparently, when it comes to butchering our enemies, with the screecher, we can now quarter, which only takes 54 seconds. Dismember is even less. 18 seconds, that's fantastic. So that is the fastest way for us to do that. Rather than smashing our enemies, dismembering works a lot quicker. So I would like to see if we could dismember these dogs. The Z9s, the zombie dogs, of course. Just so that they aren't going to come back super quick. Nice. Nice. That works out well. Okay. Just like before, we're going to stop wielding our broadsword. And we're going to activate that suit. Let's get hauling. There we go. Nice and easy, Bran. And we can see a corrosive zombie to the west. Quite far to the west, I would hope. Yeah, very far to the west. Good. You stay over there, corrosive zombie. And yeah, we are moving quite a lot of stuff. So it's going to take us a fair while to be able to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and walk these on back down home. So, guys and gals, I will see you all when we get down the bottom. Just something interesting to note. I was making my way back here, and I believe that Rina has gone to sleep in the teleportation room here. She actually came and met us halfway. Yeah, something for us to be aware of is that she's going to be sleeping over there. I think she will be able to find her way to us. And the other thing to note is that, well, we seem to be running into being famished very, very quickly. Yeah, surprisingly so. So I feel like we, even if it says we are, you know, satisfied, I feel like we might need to overdo it a bit, potentially. Yeah. We'll need to check into that. We have a little charcoal smoker down there, and we have a whole heap of charcoal. Freaking brilliant. Okay, so obviously we have a whole heap of meat here. We want to try and get this to being smoked before we do anything else. So let's go start that process here. We're going to stop dragging. Let's go start loading this up. Inspect smoking rack. There is charcoal in there already. Let's go ahead and insert some food. We're going to insert the chunks of meat. How many? 40. Sure. We place 40 chunks into there. 40, I'm guessing, is the max that we can have in there. let's go over to this one here. We want to push Charlie the chicken away. Sorry, Charlie, get off the smoking rack. Remaining capacity, we're going to go put some meat chunks in there. Fantastic. We're going to have to push Charlie the chicken away again. Play with Charlie the chicken? Wait, we can play with Charlie the chicken? Spend a few minutes to play with your chicken? We're hungry right now, so maybe let's not do that. But that's so cool. I love it. So cute. Okay, alright. Charges of charcoal, remove food, inspect smoking rack. Okay. Yep, that's cool. We need extra charcoal before we can light it up. Okay. So let's go grab the charcoal from here. Can I just pick up all that charcoal like a boss? Yes, we can. Okay, yes, I know we're famished. We're just trying to get this started. Okay, we're going to go ahead and reload with charcoal. Yes, put all the charcoal in there. Terry, out the way, thank you. We're going to reload with charcoal. Put all of the charcoal in there, apparently all of the charcoal. So we might need to get a little bit more. This needs 500 extra charges of charcoal. Let's push you away. I feel like that's too much charcoal in this one. Can we split this? Can we split the amount? Can I just put 500 into there? Okay. I will figure this out. Wield. Let's see. We're going to push Terry out the way. Okay, so needs 500. Reload with charcoal. Let's go ahead and put 500 in, because that's how much it wants. And looking at this also wants 500. Reload with charcoal, 500. Just 500, thank you. Okay, and we'll drop the rest of the charcoal for now. Now, we should be able to light these things up. Light up and smoke the food. Yes, fire the smoking rack. Now that's smoke that's on us right now. That's not fire. We inhale a lungful of smoke. Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and light up that smoking rack. Yes. Okay. Now, chickens and everyone else, please stay away from the smoke where possible. That would be fantastic. Climb back through here if you need to. We can open up the space a little bit, let the smoke filter out. But first of all, we need to deal with ourselves here. So let's go have some clean water, and then we're going to look at trying to just make ourselves something to eat, something proper. But I'm glad that is underway. At the very least, we have some of that being processed. Once it's smoked, we then need to dehydrate all of that meat. And then that is meat that we have preserved for a very, very long time. Yay. Another option for us to pursue, especially with the smoked meat route, is to get this fridge over here actually working. And that would require us building a generator of some kind. We have access to plutonium, and plutonium can stay running for a fair bit. If we could get like a really big battery bank, like heaps of storage batteries as well, I feel like that would be quite cool. So that's something that we might look into doing. A project to try and get, maybe one of these spare rooms. We very rarely use the bathroom. We might even just end up using this space here, this building. This could be kind of our battery space. Yeah, I could see us doing something like that. Then we'd have a whole heap of energy to work with. Yeah, I like that. But as I was saying, we do need to eat something first. So let's have a look and see what we're going to be able to make. We can make some wood soup, interestingly enough, which means that we must have had some broth somewhere. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that. Let's use some of the dehydrated meat that we have there. Yeah, sure. Let's use our integrated toolset. As we start to work away, we have an asthma attack, that's fine. We're just going to go ahead and consume that soup right away. Now, because broth is such a good base, if we can make some more broth, that'd be fantastic. Let's make some broth instead. Make some bone broth. Let's go make 10 units of broth. We'll use some of the salt nearby. And it's going to take us a while to do that, it would seem. That's fine. We're a little tired. We're going to go ahead and pour that broth into a gallon jug. Now let's see if we can make some more soup. Okay. Yep, we can make a whole heap of soup. I'm tempted to stick with wood soup. The calories that we get from it, just better. Although in saying that, the meat soup does give us 2 portions. So the meat soup might actually end up being more efficient for us. Meat or fish soup. So let's use meat soup. We're going to go ahead and make 5 units of meat soup with 2 portions of each. So it's a fair amount of soup. We're going to go ahead and consume it, and pour the rest into a container for now. We could just go straight to our canteen, and we'll consume the other. Now, I'm hoping that our hunger will go down because we just ate a whole heap of soup. But we do know that it takes a while. It's taken longer than I like. Let's go ahead and drink again. We're hydrated at the very least, but we're still hungry. We seem to be very, very hungry lately. It's that big brain of ours. It's having trouble feeding that. Yeah, we'll go with that. So I don't know if this can tell us how long it thinks it's going to take. 3 hours, that's not too bad. It'll be worth us trying to fire some more charcoal as well. We filled it up with a whole heap of stuff before. Gary the Goose, can you please get out the way, thank you? Or we can go grab. Just G for grab. Okay, we can do that now. So we are going to want to load that up with some more things. So I believe we did use the tainted bones last time. I'm hoping that we'll still have some more tainted bones kicking about. So we're losing sight here. Did I move where our light was, or is that just blocking that out? Might be blocking that out. Let's see. The atomic lamp is going to be just beneath us, yeah? No, it's not. Oh, because we've moved it over there. That'll be it. Or we can make that backpack as well, with the quantum solar panel. That's tempting. We don't spend a huge amount of time on the surface, but it's tempting. We'll see what the storage capacity of the quantum backpack versus the backpack that we have. But yes, it might be under tools, actually. Atomic lamp, there it is. Let's go ahead and drop this sucker here. So I will have to remember that will get moved around when we start shifting things about. Still hungry, huh? Well, go ahead and just have even more. Should be helping us, but yeah, we just seem to be a very, very hungry boy. Okay, Bran, let's keep things under control here. We've got a lot of projects. It's very, very easy to get sidetracked. We do need to get our armor fixed before long because it's hurting. It's not looking very good at all. We've got some of our food being taken care of for now. We've got a lot of stuff everywhere at the moment, but I think we're going to try and do a little bit of work on that. I don't like that we're tired. I'm thinking it might be better if we just try and rest, because then we can kind of try and reset our sleep schedules a little bit. Yeah. Alright, we're going to go to sleep, but we're going to have one last quick look around to see if we can find any more tainted bone. So we're looking for tainted bone. See if we have anything close by. No, I think we must have taken all of our tainted bone down. And if that's the case, we could just move on to just using wood. A whole heap of wood. And I believe we still have some 2x4s kicking about here. Or not. And I'm pretty sure they would have been there. Yeah, two-way radio. I'd be tempted to give one of those to Rina so that she has a way to contact us should things go wrong. Yes, we'll step into the thin smoke. Let's climb over the couch. We'll be fine. Yeah, so I think we could go and just take a few of these apart. The only thing that I'm worried about is just spending too much time doing that when we're already tired. Get a few 2x4s. We're not going to get too much charcoal out of these, but I think I will feel better knowing that we have these on the go. So we're pretty much going to haul all this stuff back. So we just spend a quick hour doing that, and we're very hungry again. I feel like we're eating a lot. Let's just eat. That's all of our meat soup. Yeah. Hydrated, peckish, and we're no longer hungry. Fantastic. And I think Rina, yep, that's Rina. Hey, she woke up, she found her way back. Good on you. Okay, so we need to go grab the 2x4s beneath us, and we need to load them into here. Or rather, I guess we just drop them in then. in the metal charcoal kiln. Okay, good. That's that. Fire the kiln? Yes. Okay. 6 hours. Fantastic. What do we have around Gary? Filter mask, some RAM, and some nails. Nice. And, yep, there's Rina. Hello. So Rina's just woken up. We're about to go to sleep. We're going to have to go through the thin smoke. So hopefully Rina can find her way around as well. Sorry, Rina. I know you just got back, but we are going to be going to sleep now. And hopefully we can sleep. We're going to try... We're not going to do a bandage. We're just going to try and sleep. Don't set an alarm. And let's hope that we're going to actually make it without being woken up. There are still some Z noises around us. And yeah, time is ticking by very, very slowly again. And I believe what was causing it last time, weirdly enough, was the auto pickup on NPCs. So that might be what's happening here. Is that Rina's constantly kind of scanning the area around her for stuff and for things. So something is making noise. We wake up, we're still tired. It was a bang. So I think we're going to have to turn that off. So let's just have a quick talk with Rina. And we're going to go to miscellaneous rules. Don't pick up items. Rina, we'll pick up all items. Don't pick up items. Let's go with that. Okay. Never mind. And let's go. Now let's see what happens now. Don't set an alarm. And time goes by essentially at the same rate, so that's not what's causing it anymore. It could just be that it's just ticking by those half-an-hour slots a little bit longer than what I'm used to. But I'm not going to let you sit here and just watch us sleep, so I'll see you when Bran wakes back up. And here we are. We wake up, we're peckish, we're thirsty, and I think Rina has gone to sleep, and our meat is complete. Complete the meat. And yeah, that's great. So there is already the food in there. Let's leave it in there. We just want to put charcoal in there again, and then we're going to turn it into dehydrated meat. At least that's our plan. Oh, looks like Rina did actually wake up. Okay, so let's grab the charcoal. We've got 800 there, so we're going to be able to fill one of these. So we'll go ahead, reload with charcoal. We're going to reload it with 500, and hopefully our other... we should be able to get that going. So let's head on down. And yep, we've got 570. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and just load the rest into there. Just remove it for now. Why not? And we'll go ahead and reload. We're going to put 500 into there. And I'd rather the birds weren't on there when we did this. So we'll go ahead. 500 charges are in there. Light up and smoke food. Yes. And we're going to push Terry the turkey off of there. And we're going to do the same thing. There we go. So that should become dehydrated meat now. We'll go ahead and get out the way of all of this. Alright. Now, we've still got some charcoal in our inventory. We might as well just drop that for now. We are going to deal with our armor today. But you know what? First, I'm still a little concerned about our food situation. We're going to have to go make ourselves some clean water to start with. That, or we could try and make ourselves some more broth. Because broth hydrates us pretty well to start with. So we could go ahead and just search for some broth. We can't do that, apparently. There we go. Broth. And let's make some more broth. It's going to take 1 hour and 7 minutes to be able to do that. Okay. A fair whack of time. I'm imagining maybe if you can eat when you're peckish, it'll work out better for you. You know, because you're kind of keeping it under control, whereas once you get hungry, you're going to stay hungrier for longer, or something like that. Who knows? Soup. Let's make some soup. Okay, so let's have a look at this then. This doesn't quench us all that much, so that's worth noting. Meat soup. 5 units again. And it's a fair amount. It's a fair amount that we're getting here. Pour that into our plastic canteen, and we'll consume the other units. Okay, we'll see if that helps with our thirst at all. Oh, it's just gone to winter outside. I was wondering, I was looking at that going, why did that all just turn white? It's because it's winter outside. It's day 1 of winter. We just crested it. Well, winter then. Alright, I think we actually do have some clean water around us still, but it's going to be good for us to have a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and make just 10 units of clean water. We're not actually going to have a container to put that in right now, so we'll just go ahead and consume, pour into the hydration pack for now. Sure. We're slaked and we're peckish because, you know, we're just always peckish. Alright, so we've still got some egg here, the chicken eggs and the rest. Let's see if we can preserve those. So we're wanting to make powdered eggs, and we have enough spider eggs to make a few. Lots of powdered egg. So we'll just keep on working away at that. I do want to get some more charcoal on the go. Something for us to consider. Drop that on the ground there. And let's see. I think the time has arrived for us to get a washing on some things over here. So we'll grab the Nomex, the Kevlar, and the leather patches. And we're going to go ahead and activate this washboard and get all the zombie guts and stuff off of that. So we're going to need a lot more water, it would seem. We do have that big tank that's over here. So that's what we're going to collect, the 60-litre tank, and we're going to go ahead and wield that. Right, so our water supply is just over here. So let's actually not step through the smoke. Let's just push Rina back, ask her to. You have nowhere to go? Well, let's just swap positions then. There we go, just like so. And we'll collect this water, pour into a container, 60-litre tank, and we'll go ahead and haul that back. Oh, hello, Rina. And we'll just climb through the window with it. And go drop that back into the fridge. Get our breath back so it's not all noisy. There we go. Excellent. So now we should have enough water to be able to do it. Actually, only just. We'll have to go refill that again right afterwards. And there we go. Rina is helping us with that. Fantastic. And it is all washed. Brilliant. Okay, so now we need to grab ourselves a soldering iron. We should have one over here with our other tools. We have a spork. Fantastic. I'm very glad that we do. I know. Oh, here it is. It's literally right at the top. Right at the bloody top. Okay. Let's see. Can we do this thing? Repair combat armor. Okay, so we can see our success chance is 10%. So let's say repeat until success or failure. Alright, we're going to use the Kevlar plates on our person. And fantastic, we've done the first level of repair. We'll go again. It's getting a little easier with each time. Fantastic, 14%, repeat until success. Okay, it's taken us a little bit longer. Use some Kevlar plates. Repair what? Hey, look at that. We've actually repaired it. Fantastic. Well, let's see if we can reinforce it now. I don't know if we can anymore. Activate soldering iron. Yeah, I don't think I can reinforce it that way. Okay, that's fine. I'm wondering if we would need to use the actual welding kit to be able to reinforce it. But regardless, it's feeling better, and that's really, really good. Now, my next question is plutonium. I know we've got some around here, so we'll be doing something with that. I think first thing that I want to do is grab some of the potentially rotten food and get rid of that, because we don't want roaches. So we kind of need to manage that a little bit. Looks like we've got some more bird litter around, so we'll go ahead and pack that up where we can find it to try and keep that under bay. Okay, did we have any up in here? I don't think we did. No, we're looking pretty clear. Okay, we'll just move our way around the smoke. Oh, she's having a sleep. Fair enough. And we've still got one duck up in the bathroom. Don't get hit by the smoke. Okay, we'll go ahead and drop on here the cheese spread and the bird litter, also known as chemical stuff. Interesting. We're going to go ahead and start a fire. Use CBM to start a fire. We'll just use the lighter that we have there. That'll be fine. Let's climb through there. Okay, so we're getting this house in order, slowly but surely. I don't want to move anything around while we've got fires going, so we're not going to place anything just yet. So we're just going to go drop these for now. We will put everything back into its place in time. We're getting there. Plutonium. Yes, plutonium. Where are we going to find some lovely plutonium to charge our suit? Well, let's go ahead and start having a look around. Plutonium cell. We've got 10. Okay, and they are to the north. Okay, they're just up here. Among our other bits and pieces. Apparently. Yes, plutonium cells. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go reload combat armor. Okay, we reload it, and how much do we reload it with? Plutonium cells. Do we still have those? We should do. I'm just missing them again, I believe. We pick up 10 plutonium cells. We're not wielding them. Did I put all of them in there? Quite possible. It's a very round amount that it's been charged up by. Interesting. We do want more plutonium cells before long, but I think a nice little project for us could be having a look at that quantum backpack that we saw. Quantum? Now, now those things like how? Yeah, it is Quan. We need some copper wire to be able to make it. So this is potentially a nice tool for us. Now it is folded. I guess we have to unfold it to be able to start generating power from it. Personal portable charging system consisting of an array of quantum solar panels neatly folded into the form of a large backpack. It can be worn as one and has an integrated cable to plug into a cable charger system. Cutting edge technology. That is nice. That is nice. Does this actually work as a backpack? It does. Volume of 5. Well, this is a way for us to charge ourselves on the go. Actually, the volume of 5 is how much volume it actually takes up. We can actually probably fit this in our backpack without too much trouble. Yeah. Alright, we just need some copper wire. So, let's see. We've got a whole heap of computers over in that other room, so let's go ahead and take some of them apart. I want to make sure that we're leaving the others behind. And we're going to go ahead and start deconstructing, just taking apart some of these machines. Okay, let's see. Copper wire. Yes, fantastic. We pretty much want to take all of this back with us because they're going to be useful bits and pieces for us. So we'll just do the 2 that are by us at the moment. And we'll drag everything back with us. So just start hauling everything. Hey, Rina, what's up? We're just hauling a whole heap of items. It's actually taken us a really long time to haul these items. Not a really long time, but it's just rather slow, unfortunately. Yeah, a very slow process. So, just like, as always, I'm just gonna go sleep. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, interesting. Oh, hang on. No, it's because I wasn't hauling. Yeah, there we go. I was thinking, interestingly enough, once Rina went, it sped up, but it hasn't sped up. It's going just as slow. I was going to say, I'm not going to have you sit through this, but, well, it's worked out in such a way that hasn't actually taken us that long to get there. And it looks like the meat is complete, which is fantastic. So I think having these down here is going to be close enough. So we'll just go ahead and drop those there. And we should have a whole heap of dehydrated meat in here now. Inspect rack. Remove food. Go over here. Remove food. Let's see. On the square that we're on. 80 dehydrated meat. Fantastic. Go ahead and drop that into the fridge, and we're going to go grab a whole heap of smoked meat and shift that up and out of here. Can I wield all that smoked meat? I can. I'm overburdened. That's fine. Just get there with it. Insert smoked meat, 40. Push Terry the turkey out the way. I can't do that apparently. There we go. I will stop the heavy breathing very, very soon. And let's just go ahead and drop that smoked meat on the ground. So obviously, you can tell it's going to take us a while to get through all that smoked meat. It's also going to require a lot more charcoal for us to be able to do that. And we do not currently have enough charcoal to be able to do that. So, oh, we've got even more chunks of meat here. 217. Yikes. Remove the food from the rack. Remove the food from the rack. Yeah, we need to do the chunks of meat first. Definitely. Insert food. Chunks of meat. 40. I somehow missed that. And insert food. Chunks of meat. 40. Okay. Alright, yeah, we need a lot more charcoal. We're thirsty. Have some meat soup. Thirst isn't under control, so we'll head back over and we'll drink some clean water, because we should have some around here. We do. Hydration pack, clean water. Fantastic. Alright, still peckish. Okay. Yeah. A whole heap of tainted bones would be really good right now, but I'm sure... I was sure we had some left over, but this is confirming to me that we don't. We actually have a whole heap of water here that I didn't see earlier. Over on this side, surprisingly enough. 240. Oh, no, maybe... Yeah, I mean, that is what we just picked up before. Or maybe I couldn't see that from here. Yeah, it could have been when I had the atomic lamp misplaced. It's entirely possible. But we do have some copper wire back here, so we'll try our best to stick on one project at a time. In saying that though, how long is this going to take? 50 minutes. 50 minutes isn't too bad, really. Let's go ahead and see if we can smash this one out. And by smash, I mean do not smash the freaking quantum solar panel, please. Let's see how we do. Because I will be intrigued to see how much potential power we can get from this thing. And there we go. We are wielding a quantum solar backpack. Hell yes. Hell freaking yes. You see, it gives us an encumbrance of 12, etc. Yeah, that's great. We're not going to activate it. We're not going to worry about doing anything with it right now, actually. We'll just go ahead and store that in our inventory. We're not going to wear it or anything like that. Yeah, we've got the space to fit it inside of our survivor rucksack. That's fantastic. Yes, let's definitely make use of that. But yeah, we're going to need more charcoal. We're going to need a lot more charcoal, so we're going to go take some more things apart, and we might actually just try and take apart some of the things that are in here. What do we have there? What's on the counter? Sulfur. Okay, sure. And what do we have over here? Get items. Light powder. You can just grab whatever's nearby. That's quite cool. And Terry, I would rather you stay inside here, if possible, buddy. So we'll go ahead and just push you out the way. Sorry. Oh, it resisted? You're resisting my push? Terry, do not resist my push. Well, actually, fine. If we're going to play this game, Terry, we'll go ahead and... We can't play. Equip Terry the turkey with armor? We can equip our turkey with armor? Okay, that's interesting. I would rather he stays inside. Where's Charlie the chicken, though? Because we could... Before we could... play with Charlie. Where is our chicken? I know I'm getting distracted here. No, you're not outside there. Alright, Terry, you're gonna follow me around like that. At least I'm actually walking around this time. I'm not just running around. Gary, can we play with Gary? No, we can't play with Gary either. Okay, well, let's start running. I'm not going to be able to push him back inside. We're just going to have to run at the speed of light to be able to beat these goddamn birds. Which we cannot do. There we go, we finally got there. He might actually be outside here somewhere, because we did leave some doors open. I don't see him. Weather reader CBN, which we can't really touch. Yeah, let's just let's take these apart and see if we're actually going to get wood from these counters, and we're going to get 6 2x4s. Okay, yep, sure. We'll go ahead and do that. We're just going to go deconstruct these, just work our way through. We will be periodically drinking some meat soup to try and keep our hunger at bay. And up to there. Yes, please. Okay. Take the whole lot. I don't know where Charlie is. It's a little disconcerting. Alright, kiln is empty. Go ahead and grab. Let's see, 36 2x4s. Wheeled. We cannot wield that many apparently. I guess we could just do advanced inventory. I hope that works. Yep, it will work. Move. Okay. In the charcoal kiln. Okay, it is actually in there. And we'll go ahead and fire it, just so that we have some things happening there. And we'll make sure that we bring all of these bits and pieces up with us. What is that we have to the side? Yeah, we'll go ahead and bring those up as well. Might as well. Okay, we'll leave those in that position for now. I think it's probably about time that we do organize things. So we're going to go ahead and put in a quick save. I'm a little concerned about Charlie. I don't know where he is. Rina's gone as well. Disconcerting. Okay, alright, let's go ahead. We're going to start organizing this place, and more than likely I'm going to have to shift things around again, because they're going to be not exactly where I want them to be. The atomic lamp has been moved, so we'll have to put that back into place, but as you can see, it takes quite a while for us to shift all of the scrap around, because there's a lot of it. A lot of electronic scrap. Rina! Hey! And we're going and we're moving all of the chitin, and then eventually all of the food. So yeah, it's probably a good thing that we did kind of wait. Look at that, we sorted every possible thing, and I just nearly kicked the duck. The duck's made it out. There's no stopping the duck now. It is free as a bird, which it is. It's kind of flying about right now. We're going to try not to harm that duck as best we can. But I'm a bit concerned about our chicken. Yes, we don't get to say that every day, but I'm saying it now. Right, okay, so there is some bird stuff that we want to go ahead and move out of that display rack, so let's make sure we're actually looking at the right place. And we are. Oh, but it's sorting drugs first. I see. So it's going to be chemical stuff. Bird litter. There's a whole heap of it, apparently, that was just hidden around the place. So I'm glad that sorted that out. We've also got vehicle parts there as well. Okay, that's cool. We're going to go ahead and start a fire. Gary, you can come back through there if you wish. Yeah, bit concerned about Charlie. We could play with Charlie as well. Apparently, for some reason, we can't play with the others. We've got one chicken egg. An old chicken egg, which we can't really do much with. Yeah. We can go ahead and just make a boiled egg, just the one. Just with a egg before it goes off. That's something. Thirsty. Alright then, we'll have some clean water. There we go. There's enough of it around. Yeah, and apparently we're back to being hungry again. More meat soup then. Meat soup for days. Tired, so probably worth us having a little bit of a sleep. So far we've been able to just kind of, this is housework. This is maintaining what we have here. At the same time, I wouldn't mind us having a little bit more stuff and things. It's going to finish in 2 hours, and the stuff being charcoal. We need a lot more charcoal. So I think we're going to have to try and stack up a whole heap. We might just have to do a whole day of just disassembling things so that we can start preserving a little bit better. The only other option that I can think of is us trying to move out of the manual stage of this and into trying to have like a powered kitchen. I think what we've done so far with preserving a fair amount of the meat is going to help us out. There is a good chance that we're just going to miss out on the rest. If we can focus now on trying to get an electronic kitchen running, I think that would benefit us. Yeah. Let's go ahead. We're going to have a sleep with Bran. We are going to put on our dampeners so that we can have a proper sleep. And I'm going to have a think about how we're going to do that. A easy stopgap is to have gasoline generators and the rest. But really, if we can have some kind of plutonium reactor, then that could do some things for us. There are enough RVs on the surface for us to be able to find a mini fridge and other bits and pieces. I believe we can also create those easily enough ourselves. We have a ton of books here, a whole library worth of recipes that we can learn. So I'm sure one of those is going to have what we need. I'm going to join you all once again when Bran wakes up, and we're going to start having a think and plot out exactly how we're going to power this station that we're in. And here we go. We are awake. We're ready to face the day. Let's go ahead, get rid of those dampeners. We're looking good. Okay. Alright. Still no Charlie. Where are you at, Charlie? Where are you at? We are going to pop down here, first of all, to grab the charcoal that is complete. We're going to go wield that. Now, I can't remember if I have loaded any of these with charcoal yet. We're going to push you out the way, Terry, if possible. Okay. That needs 500 charges. Okay, we'll go ahead and reload. Put 500 into there. Does the other need 500 as well? It does too. So, we're not going to fire the bottom one. We are going to fire the top one. Push Terry out the way. We don't want him to get hurt in this process. Light up the smoking rack. Yes, please. Okay, so that's a little bit more being dealt with for now. Let's go ahead. We're going to have some more water. Actually, let's just start off by having the meat soup, because there is a little bit of hydration that's there. And that's the last of that meat soup. Again, going through that very, very quickly. Going to have a little bit more clean water. Okay. Alright, let's go and move this atomic lamp back over. Wield it, and we shall drop said lamp. Okay. Drop the atomic lamp onto the sofa. Alright, so looking at this space, how are we going to try and do this? I don't want to be removing walls. That generally ends up going quite badly for us, or it has in the past. So while I would like to make, or rather remove this wall, I'd feel very nervous about doing it, because the roof tends to collapse and destroy everything beneath it. So, we need to try and figure out a way around that. This sink really isn't doing anything for us right now, so we could also have this area out here as being our kind of battery space. So we could run with that. So I think the first thing we need to do then is disassemble this sink. We cannot deconstruct this. Well, I beg to differ. We're going to go ahead and wield our broadsword, and we're going to go ahead and just start smashing this thing. Be alert, something is up. Yeah, it's us breaking a porcelain sink. Don't worry, we got this. We'll go ahead and move all of that out the way. Put that broadsword away. Okay, and what we're after now is the start of a vehicle frame. We believe we actually do have some vehicle parts already, so we should be able to start vehicle construction, and that we can. Starting it just on that square there. Enter new vehicle name. What's Bran's lab going to be called? We're just going to call it the Lair for now. Ominous as it is. And Gary, please get out the way. I just love that you can equip a goose with armor. What is this game? What is this game? I love it. I love it. But seriously though, Gary, get out of the way. Okay, we'll remember the vehicle's position. We're going to examine the vehicle. Okay, cool. We can see it's just a frame. It's lacking wheels. That it is. That it is. We can put the atomic lamp on there. Right, what we are going to want is a fridge of some kind. Right? Yeah, that sounds good. So let's have a look and just do a quick search for fridge. That's not fridge. That's not how you spell fridge. Mini fridge. Okay, it is a mini fridge, but we can have more than one mini fridge, and it does require us to make a mini fridge. Now, fridges have a new thing in them. Oh, hang on, mini freezer. We can make a mini fridge or a mini freezer. Mini freezer, that sounds nice. Okay. Yeah, compact version of the chest freezer. Designed as a mobile solution for freezing food. Now, if we could just make a chest freezer, that would also be great, but I don't know how we'd power that. So yeah, refrigerant tank, that's the new thing. Let's just have a look for freezer. Mini freezer. No, it's the same thing. I don't know why I sounded surprised. Right, so there are quite a few things that we need there. Condenser coil, evaporator coil, bimetal thermostat, a tiny electric motor, and a refrigerant tank. Okay. Totally possible. We just need to go into one of the other rooms and have a look for it there. So let's move across to this way here. We'll bring the birds across with us for a little bit of a journey. Have we already taken this fridge apart though? Yes, I believe we have. Looking at this here. Ooh, what do we have down there? Refrigerant tank. Okay, so there's, and the tiny electric motor. So there's some of the things there. Definitely not all of the things, but some of the things. Okay, we will take some of the things. We'll also take those nails. I think we'll just leave that door open for now. Wow, Rina, do you teleport? That was impressive. Oh no, that's us. That's our memory of Rina being in that square. She's not actually there now. That's just a memory, I think. I don't know. Yeah, let's leave the door open for now. Okay, so we're going to go have a look at the freezer again. Right, so we need a condenser coil, an evaporator coil, and a bimetal thermostat. So let's just do a search for coil and see if we can make any of that. Okay, we can make both of them. Fantastic. Although the condenser coil does require one tiny electric motor, so we are going to have to get another. So we'll make the condenser coil to start with. We'll use some scrap metal. Let's use our integrated tool set. And we'll go ahead and just start working at getting that going. Getting there. Does take an hour for us to work on this thing. And yeah, it definitely, things do seem to be running a little slower. It takes a very long time to wield your condenser coil. Well, we got there, didn't we? Let's see if we can make the other coil. So we made the condenser coil. We need more copper tubing to be able to make the evaporator coil. We actually need another fridge anyway to get the motor. The fridge in here, we're not actually using it for anything. It's just holding some items right now. It doesn't actually work, and I don't think we can ever power it. So let's go ahead and take this thing apart. Deconstruct furniture. That fridge there. So I don't think we're going to want a freezer for everything. We will want a mini fridge as well as a mini freezer, but the mini freezer to start with is going to be a nice tool for us to have. So back into the coils. We're still missing copper tubing. Okay, all right. Copper tubing we can get from that from the sinks. So let's go walk on over towards that. Go ahead and just start smashing that. Porcelain breaking and copper tubing, but again, maybe not enough. I don't know how much we actually need. Drop that there. Condenser coil, but the evaporator coil requires one more. Okay, that's fine. There's another sink in here. Go ahead and just smash that to pieces. Okay, thank you for closing up shop, Rina. And let's do that thing. Coil. Evaporator coil. Condenser coil. It was this one, the evaporator coil. Okay. Look at us making stuff and things. Now, I'm sure we could probably disassemble a mini fridge from a vehicle and it would work better, but yeah. This is actually teaching Rina at the same time, so she's getting better at crafting just by watching us create these things. So that's an evaporator coil that we've completed. So now, theoretically, we should be able to make ourselves a mini freezer. And that we can. Holy hell yes. It's going to take 3 hours for us to make, which is going to be too long for us to just sit here and watch. So I'm going to skip ahead until we are done. Rina definitely needs something to drink though, and you know what? I think this is the problem of her not wanting to pick items up. She's not wanting to pick up any of the water that's around here. Lack of food kills faster than chain smoking. There is food here. There is meat for her to eat as well. We can't stop the crafting process, I believe. No, we can. So let's just see if we can do that. She's gone to sleep. That's not great. We're going to have to call out to her. Rina, wake up. Miscellaneous rules. Oh, she is still picking up items. Nothing changed there. Okay, so why isn't she picking up food? Set pickup rules. Add water. I mean, does she need to pick up rules? I mean, she should pick up everything. So I don't know why she wouldn't pick up water. I'm gonna say never mind for now. And just say, let's go. I do want to continue the crafting that we're on currently. Can I not carry on with that? In progress, can I just go activate? I think I can just go activate to continue working on it. That's cool. That's really freaking cool. So we're going to have to just leave that to the side for now, so we'll just drop that. Because I think she needs some water. Yes, our power is going down. I am aware of that. We're going to go make some clean water for her. Make a whole batch of it. 10 units of clean water. Alright, she falls down to go to sleep. Pour into a container. Let's see, we're going to pour the rest into the hydration pack, and we're actually going to give her the hydration pack. Pour into a container, one of those gallon jugs. Okay, so the hydration pack should be over here, I think. Yep. Wield it. Rina, talk. Wake up. I'm going to give you an item. Hold on to this item. I want you to use this item. Hydration pack. Okay, she's got the hydration pack. She's got some water. She's gone back down to sleep. That's fine. Hang on. Oh, she just took a sip from it. Oh, god damn it. Rina, okay, we're going to go trade then. I'm going to trade you this hydration pack. You can't carry it because you've got too many bloody lighters and too many medical gloves, etc. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, what else? What else are you holding on to? She's got drinks. She's got lemon lime soda. She's got lemonade. She has drinks. She has 149 antibiotics. I feel like maybe you're overdoing the antibiotics there. Ah, god damn. Okay, what else is going to be quite heavy here? Well, she's not using the boxer shorts at the moment. She's not using the briefs. The polo shirt. The sweater. Okay, now you can take it. Let's go. 2x4s tumble to the concrete. That's fine. I honestly I couldn't care less. Too big to pick up. Alright, apparently we can't pick up the in-progress mini freezer, but we can wield it. And we'll continue working on it. Work on craft. Rina's having a sleep on top of, just on top of the counter, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's hope that she sleeps okay. I'm a bit worried about Charlie. We still haven't seen him. Right, I'm going to let this time pass by. I'll see you all when we're finished. And we are finished. We have in our hands a mini freezer. Hopefully we can install this without too much issue. Let's see. Mini freezer. Yes, we can. We can even install a boat hull. Nice. So we'll install the mini freezer into this position here. It is currently going to be unpowered. We can actually even see the air drag of our vehicles now. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead. Install. I want to search for reactor. Mini reactor. Yeah, lots of mini things. It will generate a lot of electrical power. Fantastic. Now, how do we go about making a mini reactor? Reactor core expansion device. Yeah, see, that's not what we want. We want a mini reactor. And where are we going to get a reactor? Well, we can't make one, so we're going to have a think about how we're going to do that going forward. But that, guys and gals, will be the future. This has been a lot of housekeeping. This episode, we have a whole heap of meat that still needs to be processed. Otherwise, it is going to be gone. And we don't want that. We don't want that. But we've started to move away from the more manual process of making charcoal and smoking our meat that way. From now on, we might just be able to freeze it and then be able to use it when we need to. I mean, that would be ideal, really, going forward. And even a fridge just to keep things going for that kind of, day-to-day period. Yeah. A bit worried about Rina. She wasn't wanting to drink anything. I'll have to check in on that, but that will be in the next. Thank you for joining me for this episode. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. If you don't know it already, you can pick up the very first piece of Rycon Roleplays merchandise featuring Leonidas Aventus, the Dragonborn himself. There will be more items added to the store in the coming months, all available at ryconroleplays.com/store. And finally, I'd like to extend a great big thank you to the patrons who continue to make this content possible.